Hey guys, I totally got a good idea.
Huh?
What's that?
That's right.
We can like make this treehouse our new base. It's bigger than the one we have now, so I think it'll be much nicer to live in.
Nope.
Oh, come on now, we can't have a base with enemies crawling all over.
Then
Should be defeatable. No, wouldn't really be worth it.
You know.
Our treehouses were originally made to protect tribes from enemy raids. We do wipe out all the enemies, may not have to worry about being attacked in our sleep.
that's true.
Turn this place into our new base. We need to do a lot of cleaning, but it may not be too bad an idea.
Yeah.
I love this room. It'd be easier to have more personal time too.
What?
Like, what do you mean?
Also,
The rooms are so narrow and the walls too thin, so we could all use them for sleeping right now. And here, we could each have our own rooms. Then we might have more time for ourselves.
That's right.
You're right. It'd be nice having my own room to focus on my art and come up with new ideas.
All right.
Okay, then let's start working on making this our new... Wait, never mind. We can't make this our new base.
Huh?
Oh, what's wrong? This was your idea, Sachika.
you hear that?
But, like, if this becomes our new base, we'd spend less time together, right? I totally don't want that. I want to spend more time with you guys. I don't want more alone time.
Yeah.
Sachika. Don't be greedy.
Sachi.
Don't be selfish.
That's love.
That's definitely love. No, that's clingy obsession. Well, it's worth an extra 3,000 points. Alright, so we
Let's
know we've
mark
got
it
the
on the
shortcut
map.
there. Oh, what? Oh, hang on. Looks like there's a couple of extra events. I was going to take the shortcut, but it looks like we're not going to after all. And if we pass through this way, we can stop in here and grab all the stuff that tends to respawn this way. That's
Let's
love,
check
also
the
known
map.
as stalking. Yes, very much so.
No! Ah!
Ow. Damn!
Holy hell, that hurt like hell.
Waiting.
Yeah!
Well,
What is it?
that left a mark.
Yeah.
Shit, that left a lot of marks, and...
Whoa.
Well, they definitely have a lot more health on 5. I think Haruto and Mima look as surprised as I was. Excellent. Alright, that's going to be interesting. Does this game have a good story like Danganronpa? Oh yeah, the Danganronpa elements are still strong. The story's actually been fantastic so far. Plenty of mystery, lots of horrible things happening. At least until we can find somewhere to rest. We should be safe to rest here.
Let's rest.
At least stamina only goes down for the people who are actually converting it into health. Hang on, I want to make sure I'm not getting anything on my back as well, since the whole area loops around.
They won't get away.
No more messing around!
Right.
Yeah!
What are you doing?
Oh no, actually went. Technically. Oh
Whoa.
shit.
No more Whoa!
Okay, there's a lot of
Let's
angry
take
lizards
this.
missing tails right now. waiting for that one to come out, or for me to be able to move in there and kind of lock us in with it, but...
I'll hold it.
I gotta say, 5 definitely dials it up. Definitely raises the need for better gear, too, so high priority now for workshopping stronger stuff. Can't wait till Steam releases out. Looks good so far. It's been fantastic. We started our run last week on Thursday, and I haven't honestly wanted to stream anything else. Is it true you can skip the dungeon crawling for just a visual novel? No, not at all. I mean, well, you can turn the difficulty all the way down to 1. Less creatures, low survival elements, not really any traps, less loot, which will breeze the dungeons, but not the same as skipping them. Have a good night, Astronomal. So I think in about, you know what, let's say about 24 minutes, we'll hit 6 o'clock here. We'll do our first giveaway then.
Sub-baby.
I'll drop the PS4 version then, and then a little bit closer to the actual Steam unlock, we'll drop the Steam version I have as well. All right. It's mostly just going back and forth that way, but damn, they move very fast.
You push the sub button. You shouldn't have did that.
Man, and he's actually staying under a lot of the hits too.
Ready? They won't get away.
Notice we're doing significantly less damage than we were before as well.
Let's try activating it.
You know what, let's just make sure nothing can come in here behind us. Yeah, we are dealing so little damage on a per hit basis at this point. And a lot of those attacks are actually just going over his head too. Good lord, these things. Thank you for throwing the gift sub at Wolfenbach. Enjoy the Science Magnemos and Jeebus. Welcome back. 9 months in a row. Let me see some love and hype in chat. Welcome back. Cheers. You can believe fine with censorship. I understand the business ramifications of censorship and why it's necessary. And I appreciate that Spike-Chunsoft has been incredibly transparent about exactly what they changed and the reasons they had for changing it. Most of the time, people just want a why. I mean, I prefer stuff without, but that's not how markets work. Can't believe no one's hitting, like... So many of those are going right over the head.
Maybe this will come in handy.
I'm not convinced that was worth all that many more points,
This
though.
might be it.
So I'm not sure where the more reward part's going to come from.
Welcome to Radio Zero.
Hey, welcome, Who is Nishi. Thank you for that. Oh no, Ryo's old. We're going to have to trade him out now. I feel like he spent... Oh, man. I wanted to kill him as a kid, too, remember? Uh-oh. There's a lizard between us and the gate, and it's a long, narrow pathway. So we're going to have to find somewhere we can break his tail to force him to back off. Otherwise, he'll just destroy us in that hall. Let's get the tank in.
They won't get away.
Right.
Okay, there we go. Tails off, so he'll back
supposed
off.
to carry this?
Otherwise, he'd keep us kind of locked in that little area. We're gonna have to be careful with the monkeys here because they used to go down very, very fast, but they deal some nasty poison. Now they're not going to go down anywhere near as fast. Yes, the tanker is no longer allergic to potato salad after we accidentally killed her with it. This is part of localizing. Guess some things are well suited, or not well suited for some countries to use. Yeah, and that's the thing about localization is it's a lot more than just translation, right? It is market adjustment is basically what you have to do as part of localization. I think honestly one of my favorite localization teams has been the Yakuza team. They do an amazing job of managing to carry the essence of lines and jokes into another language. Other than dungeon crawling, are there long areas of story moments? Yeah. The long time... So here's the general breakdown of how the game works from a gameplay loop perspective. So we go in our dungeon, we fight, we get materials, people get hungry, people get stressed, people get older, maybe people die. We leave, we go back to our base. When we're in our base, we can bring back our dead. We can deal with our base management. We actually have... we have a workshop, we have a kitchen, we built a toilet, we've got our bedrooms. Our free time kind of equivalent stuff is actually what we're doing right here. These are extra story bits I found by coming into a dungeon we've already cleared. So once you finish doing all your kind of prep work at your base, you know, de-stress people, feed people, cook your supplies for the next run, get people geared up, it's back in the dungeon again. Each dungeon has, there's assigned to kind of a specific person. That's the person you play as during that chapter, as kind of your point of view. And you'll find out more about them as you go through their dungeon. The one we're running around in right now is our previous chapter, and this was for Zen the farmer. Yes, he's old and bald again. I needed to kill him as a kid to get him the longer day as an adult. And we had him as a kid at the end of the previous chapter. But we finished the boss, so time advanced. I lost my opportunity to murder Ryo when he was a child. Guys, I think it'd be possible to make a farm on this island. If we could grow some vegetables, so we wouldn't have to worry if our hunts don't go well.
I see.
A farm, huh? I think we already did. Well, not a big one, but... You know, I never considered that.
Nice!
That's a surprisingly good idea, Ryo. I'm glad Zen thought of it. It'd be nice if we could avoid killing, even if it's out of necessity.
Hey, hey!
Can you, think, teach us how to farm, Zen? You're a pro at it, right? Well, I do know more about farming than you guys. That'd be rather hard starting a farm here. Land like this with too many weeds isn't well suited for farming. Stress Darkest Dungeon PTSD? Freaking love Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
Then...
I'm telling you.
You want to know how we can get rid of the weeds, right? It'll take a lot of work, but yeah, it's possible to temporarily get rid of them. Think about it for a second. There are weeds all over this place. Even if we only remove the ones for land we'll farm on, seeds will fly into it before long.
Oh, I don't know if he's talking about farming or describing my lawn right now.
You really want to start farming here? Take an incredible amount of time and manpower.
No, man, I thought it was a good idea. Hey, Scott, how's it doing?
I agree.
I do agree with that.
What?
But...
Yeah.
Ever think about another way? It's possible as long as we invest the time and manpower. We're free of all the missions and the aging effect one day with nothing to do. I think it'd be nice for us to settle down and begin farming seriously.
Zero.
How do I pronounce that? Is it Oraikim? Cheers and welcome.
See?
As long as we never resign from this game, time is practically unlimited.
True, we could just keep doing it till we're old and die. Alright, I hear movement. Lots of narrow passages here.
I can't.
I'll hold it.
Man, I'm not entirely convinced that it's worth the time to beat them down with our current weapons. So I think we won't. Let's go grab the supplies. I mostly want to get to where we left Ryo's stash when he died. I hope someone remembers where it was better than I do. Ah, okay. All members must be alive. Ryo and Yuma must be adults.
Well, I guess we'll get that one a bit later then.
What with him being ancient right now. Actually, while we're here. Let's pass better gear over to Yuma. There we go. Okay, that was close. Well, we got some extra materials here.
What is it? I'll take it.
We have got to figure out what's necessary
Let's
to
take
knock the rust off the saws we've got, because
Maybe
they're
this
pretty
will come
decent
in
weapons,
handy.
even rusty. They should be much, much better improvements when they're not. Now, is this actually usable yet? I think I'm still missing something. Isn't there crab bark? Are you just not using it? No, we straight plenty. It's a question of whether or not I need to see where I'm going.
The way home is...
All right. There shouldn't be anything, hopefully, between us
Ow.
and... Good. I gotta admit, I don't know how keen I'm gonna be on being up here on with our current gear. Well, a couple people hit middle age, then's now old. I'm not sure the passage of time is really going to be worth... I'm not sure it's really going to be worth the recovery of Ryo's gear. The Brad said him being middle-aged, his defense just juiced up massively. 69 defense on Haruto. Much better.
Where are
All
we?
right, let's see. It's weird. I have not seen that indicator before. All right. We know it's not up those stairs. North or south set of stairs? Anyone remember which one Ryo was at when he went old and died? Not sure which way that monkey's going. Think it was the north one? Well, let's find out.
Which way is north?
Timing. The
Do you need the
trap
map?
setup here might have changed as well. Oh shit, there are monkeys all around us.
Yeah. I'll hold this. I'll get it.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Careful.
You know what? Let's see. Get some distance on him. We know he's coming right at us. Or maybe he's decided not to.
Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate. Careful. No more messing
Oh,
around.
come on. Don't make me move with all this charge up, monkey. Still as easy to kill? Not quite. They went down before they could even swing if they stepped into the same space as us. They're not quite that weak now.
No more messing around.
Waiting for my chance.
Let's get that tail off so he's gonna go away.
Yeah.
Alright, now there's a bunch of lizards. least someone seems to be blocking the other one.
I will pick it up. Careful.
Fuck you, monkey.
I'll
Okay.
do this.
Not too bad.
I need this.
Whew. Looking forward to picking this game up, but not for at least another hour on Steam. Yeah, the Spike-Chunsoft Steam team is in Japan, so it's running off of their time over there. So it's a little bit later than originally expected. They don't have any control over it on this side. Don't want to think of how much damage the charging board is doing. Flat. They'd probably just kill us outright. Let's be real. They would flatten us entirely. There'd be nothing left. I mean, they practically crushed our entire front line the first time we ran into one on 3. Actually, I should probably... let me actually update our title to reflect the fact that we're playing on difficulty 5 now. There we go. Can't play till 2 a.m. stuck at work. Oh. Believe me, it's times like this I'm incredibly thankful that this is what I do for a living, because we got to start before launch, and I get to spend time every day playing this with people. I'm a hugely social gamer, and strong narratives like this are...
I'll hold this.
I freaking love playing this kind of stuff with people.
I'll get it. Yeah! I'm supposed to carry this?
Oh!
Maybe we could use this.
It looks like if you get the cursor up there and click on something when it pops up there, it's your party actually finding stuff, which we never saw playing on 3. So that might be something that's actually specific to 5.
Whoa!
Okay, so if we're right, then
Where
this...
are we?
Maybe this will come in handy.
I hope this is where Ryo's stuff was. Though I guess even if we don't find it all, to be fair, we did get some interesting stuff out of this. Though everyone's getting old again. And Ryo's gonna die today. Gives us another chance to kill him as a kid, though. Okay, if we were right about where it was, then his stuff did not persist between the chapters. Okay. Keeping an eye for the arrow traps now. There's meant to be way more hazards on this difficulty. Shit. I accidentally tapped side instead of...
Let's take this.
I will pick it up.
I do feel like they are leaving more items on an individual kill basis, though.
Rest in peace.
Alright, let's get Minamo out of party. She's,
I'll get it. I'll hold this. We might need this.
But... actually, what if we kill Minamo right now? Let the poison take her out. I'm not sure she's died while middle-aged before. She definitely hasn't died of poison before. She's died as a child. She's died as a senior. She's never died middle-aged. Middle-aged and poison. Let's get her taken out on both. For those unfamiliar with the system, this is the Shigabane system. What kills you will make you stronger. Misclicked and opened the category for Zanki Zero. CLZ is like 85% of all the viewers of this game. Cheers to us, I guess. Oh, God. True. We do have to actually use the... Shit. She is infected. I could pass the Cleone on to someone else. To be fair. That does raise the... Maybe I shouldn't, though. But, so for those unfamiliar with the system, there is a very, very... Well, you can see the size of the scroll bar pip there at the side. And that's going a whole page at a time. There's a lot of ways to die. But everything that kills you has an effect. So, living your last days as senior, making you to actual old age death, life, stamina, attack, defense increased across the board. Dying as a child, our time as an adult will increase by a day, which is incredibly useful. Dying as an adult will also increase our adult lifespan by a day, and it's generally the most useful period of time. Question is, do we want to kill her now, so she gets her middle-aged death, which I don't believe anyone has ever died in middle age. No one's even died middle age. She'd also likely come back with poison resistance. We might have to give the Cleone to someone else. It might complicate things a little bit. Oh no, they all stack. When I bring her back from the dead, and I pay, every single one of these that she has personally experienced, I can pay to activate. All of them at once. So these grayed out ones mean someone has done it, so you can see what the requirements are and what it gives. But she's never died by stress, so she doesn't have this bonus. But all the ones with fire, she will have all of those when I bring her back. Marmaduke, cheers and welcome. Have you missed any story Twitch to notify me? We started up chapter 3. We're playing as the cop now, me and Mo. We now have a garden at the back of our outhouse. It's fertilizing the small garden that Zen built for us. And we now have access to parasites. And it's time to go to a new dungeon. We also dialed the difficulty up to maximum. A game where characters dying is a main mechanic. Yes. So what I really, really enjoy about this system is your people are going to die a lot. You know, at best case, they live to the age of 13, maybe a little bit longer if you've got certain Shigabane unlocked. Then they're going to die, and you're going to begin the cycle over again. But it means you can look for ways to optimize their death, to get yourself something out of the deal. Yesterday at the start of the cast, we killed 5 children. One after the other. Just off 5 children in order to have all of them live longer as adults when we brought them back. But it means that you're not only rewarded, potentially, for dying in new and interesting ways, but it takes a lot of the sting out of death. You know, it's not that it's still not a bad thing. We are looking at some complications right now because she has our Cleone, and if I kill her, that's problematic. But this is an opportunity to kill her at middle age, which no one has done yet, and to kill her with poison, which would net her long-term resistance to poison. That's a pretty big gain. Something Erashica didn't really use. Should be a fan of this mechanic. It's a fantastic mechanic. The thing with Erashica, though, was Erashica was all about passing on your genetic line and your secret arts. Your secret arts were the thing that are kind of like the Shigabane, the thing that you get during your life to pass on to the next in death.
Subscriber.
Moves to 26 months in a row. Yeah, man, killed a bunch of children. Can we get some love and hype in chat for Moose, please? Dude, welcome back. Cheers. Are there game over scenarios? Yes. If your whole party is wasted, it's a game over. There's been at least one occasion where we've been in a dungeon and we've only had access to a single person, and dying as him was just bam, game over. Period. That's only half true, Claybor. If you die, no matter how many points you have, if all people go down, flat game over, load last save. The extend coins and whatnot don't matter for that. If 8 people go down, you're dead. I'm wondering if she has to be the one who has the Cleone. If not, we could probably give it to Sachika after she dies. Everyone else is too old. Is there increase in cost based on deaths? On deaths, no. On unlocked Shigabane, yes. So if you died to the same thing that had killed you before and you got no changes out of it in terms of Shigabane, then it's going to cost you the same amount to come back. If you can't afford to come back with all of your Shigabane active, you can pay the flat 1,000 points to just come back with none of them active. So there is an option there for like, I made my people too strong and they died and it's just too expensive to revive them anymore. Well, you can revive the scrub version of them. If only the front dies completely, is it also game over? I don't know yet. We've managed to avoid that scenario. All right, you know what? Let's deviate from what the game is trying to get us to do. Minamo's gonna go down. I'm gonna let the poison kill her. Before it does, let's see if I can... God, do I have anything really heavy? What's the heaviest?
Damn!
Okay, that's not good.
Ow! Extend me.
Okay.
Careful.
Waiting for my...
Ah! Yeah.
All right.
I'll
Well,
hold
that's retreating, and her stuff's on the floor. Let's
check them out.
Let's fix our party. All right. So she should have picked up a few new options from that. Let's go ahead and get our boy Mamoru in for the moment, and let's give him
This might be
her
useful.
stuff.
Nice. This might be useful. Nice.
I'm supposed to carry this? I will pick it up.
All right, Mamoru, let's get you with better gear. So glad they have a one-click just equip best option. And let's get the rest of this, some of this stuff out to the back rows. I was hoping to get her overloaded before she died, because then she'd come back with more carrying capacity. But not quite fast enough on that. Got somewhat interrupted.
As expected.
Okay, Lizard's still out there somewhere.
I'm supposed to carry this?
Alright, we don't have the skills for that.
Beep, 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 beep. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the giveaway alarm.
Glamour, thank you very much for the reminder and the bits, and that is true. Let's see if we can find Rio's stuff. And if not, I don't think we will.
Look at the map.
I honestly expected to not have persisted between chapter changes.
Stop.
Actually, is there any items maybe around the corner? Respawns or... Nope.
I'll get it. I'll hold this.
Oh, shit.
Failed.
I heard it a moment before it happened, and I was backing up to get away from that. Yuma down in one hit. This is actually not bad, though. This is going to help stagger the ages, because right now you'll notice everyone's kind of getting old at the same time. A couple people dying out early. We get them into kid mode. We now have a better staggering of adults and old people. Poor Yuma, though. She seems to be suffering the very sudden and unexpected deaths. Like, I've killed a number of people intentionally, but Yuma, she keeps getting the accidental deaths.
Got it! Sachiko will hold it! I'll take it!
We're gonna have to run down the hall and hit that lever.
I'm gonna try using it.
Shit. Accidentally misclicked, missed the lever, barely got out of that. Oh shit! I moved in too early.
There it is.
Wow. Oh hey, Haruto's never died in middle age though. That's good. She's Yamcha? No, because she actually does things first. Well, except today, admittedly. Okay, so damage on 5 is dialed way up, and there are definitely way more traps creeping around. That's not something I need to respond to right now. Well, damn, Zen, I think you're going back in.
Look, Vegeta, it's a subscriber.
Gotta say, though, it's turning into a great learning
I'll
experience.
hold it. We need this, right? I'll hold it.
Hey, I totally missed a bit earlier. RK with 26 months in a row. Thank you so much. And Paul 40K with 10 months. Let me see some love and hype in chat for both of them, please. Cheers and welcome back. It is unsettling watching CLZ get excited over characters dying. Mild concern. I saw multiple new Shigabane proc when they died. So now I have something to look forward to when we get home.
I'll get it. I'll hold this. We might need this.
I'll also say the point gain on this run has been
Nice.
fantastically high compared to what we were getting on 3. Oh, hang on, Rico's a little overloaded there. Because there's no one to carry other stuff. Let's get some of that weight off of you. So, if people remember correctly, Ryo's stuff would have been up here? Or did he die on our way back down through here? Neil, cheers and welcome. Looks the trap killed some creatures too. Yeah, it gives you an idea of just how hard it hits. I like the sounds of there not being a real fail state. Oh, there absolutely is. I mean, their fail state is straight game over for losing your whole party, though. If you do wind up with a bare minimum number of people alive, though, you don't have any points, you can still recover. Yeah, you got to go out, do as much as you can with 1 or 2 people for each day that's going to pass, and then bring those points back and bring other people back in. Why won't Sachika age? So she's different from us. She was the first one on Garage Island. She doesn't age, and we killed her as a test. She came back with her prosthetics. So her X key as well, the thing that basically marks us as a clone on our belly buttons, hers is different from ours. So she's a big question right now. Funny moment, he's going to die going up the stairs. He will, actually, yes. This will age him, and Ryo will die going up. Sadly, Ryo has actually survived to old age on several occasions. The more we kill, the more prosthetics. Nope, she comes back with the exact same prosthetics. 1 arm, 1 leg. She is unlike anyone else. Shit, if he's gonna die, that's gonna be a serious issue for our carry capacity. But I really do want an answer to the question of whether or not... Wait, he's gonna die going up. I'm not gonna be able to tell if his old stuff is there. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. He's gonna die in a moment anyways. Take the better stuff away from him now, so there's less to pick up when he bites the dust. Damn, she's way overloaded. Y'all need to study to lift. Well, actually, apparently Mamoru is going to be overloaded soon, too. This is a y'all need to study and lift more, but, apparently not. Alright, let's kill him as a test. Let's see if his stuff is actually still up there. I don't think it persisted between chapters, but now we'll have an answer. His shit's actually here! Gotta admit, I did not expect that.
We're in trouble now.
There, that gives him way more carry. Of course, no one's got any room. Let's see if we can condense things down a little bit. These can be... It's not that. These can be condensed down. Monkey meat can be condensed down. I'm not too worried about us not being able to move.
I'll hold that.
I'll hold this.
Okay. How about that? His stuff's actually there. Yeah, we found all the empty bottles. Thank God, because that's what we used to pee in outside of... Yeah. Not even joking. Alright, let's see what one of these guys does for us on...
Careful. Ready?
They won't get away. They won't get away.
Careful.
Power.
They won't get away.
Careful.
Power.
Don't blame me.
It's gonna be a big combo when he goes down. 560 points for him. When that combo wears out, that should be a nice chunk of extra points, too. Yeah, extra 300. All right, not bad. That said, I don't think we're going to run down, because if we run down, Zen's going to get old, Zen's going to die, carry capacity, blah, blah, blah. Sachiko will be like the only person who actually gets out of here alive if we do that. So, 14,000 points for that run. A few days passed. A few more Shigabane picked up. Recovered some items. All good. I'm going to go ahead and drop a chunk of our score so we can get the hell out of here. I think the cost of returning is higher on this difficulty. Yeah, we're on difficulty 5. We maxed it out. It's much higher. That is gonna... Looks like a third. No, that is 2/3. That is 66%. $10K is still a nice chunk. No, 10K is what we're going to lose. We're only going to bring back 3.6. It's costing us 2/3 of what we made. But if we don't do it... basically, too many people are going to die on the way back. We won't be able to carry half that stuff out. We're going to have to expend time and resources coming back in. So, let's take the hit. Get out.
2/3. Try 75%.
That's not 75%. Oh, 14,500? No, right, 2/3 would be less. It's not 75% though. I don't. That's 3/4. That doesn't seem right though. Either way, let's put it this way: the cost of leaving at this difficulty is almost prohibitive. This is going to make things very interesting. We actually have to start doing the really long dungeon runs. Now the question is, are Shigabane going to cost us more for revivals? It might. I kind of expect it to. Oh, no, actually, I don't think it does. Ryo's doesn't have a lot of Shigabane, so it's actually not bad for him. And that's about what I expect for them. I was gonna say Haruto looks like his jumped up, but I think Haruto has more quality Shigabane than anyone else right now. So his being expensive doesn't surprise me. Yeah, Ryo actually keeps making it to old age and dying. Clearly, I need to kill the dude. So we're gonna bring him back as a kid, and then I'm gonna kill him again. I was told there'd be no... Thank you for the bits, Kikuri. Well, let's start off with Haruto. And that would make this Haruto Mark V. Let's update him on the overlay. Died at middle age. Middle-aged lifespan extended by 1 day. Less time as an old person. Middle-aged, they're still pretty effective. Death by rage. We've seen that one before. Damage range attacks down a bit. Death by stabbing. Alright, so. Still the same base cost for no revival. I don't know if that was the same as before, but it looks like it's 5 times the cost. I think it was about half that on the lower difficulty for a respec. Welcome back, Haruto the 5th. When your boy died so lamely that he didn't even unlock any Shigabane. That poor dude. I'm starting to think maybe we should have given him the Krillin voice instead, because clearly he's a bitch.
Lord as punishment.
It wouldn't make much of a difference. Thank you for the Vince Claymore. Well, unfortunately, the Ryo Mark IV is precisely the same as the Ryo Mark III. A most useless death, literally Yamcha. Yeah. That's okay. We'll kill him as a kid this time, and then he'll gain extra time as an adult, and that'll just set us up to be able to make more use out of him. I could have revived him just to kill... Yeah, you know, I could have revived him without any Shigabane. We haven't done that yet, though, to see exactly what it does. Alright, middle-aged death. Good for her. Death by range. Death by stabbing. She's still holding her hair in there, too. Ryo Mark IV isn't even a palette swap. Nope! Nope, he's not! Alright. The Yuma Mark V. Man, that potato salad incident has kind of kicked her clock up a bit. And Minamo. Middle age. Death by hemotoxin. She now has resistance to hemotoxin effects, and weakens the effects if she does get them. That's a pretty cool picture. Alright. Minimum Mark IV.